Morning all. First morning we've woken up on the MSC Virtousa and we've had such a comfy night's sleep, haven't we, Paulie Morgan?
Lovely, yes.
Really comfortable bed. I'm loving our balcony cabin. Just the reason we book balcony cabin is we can get up in the morning. Well, I can get up in the morning while Paulie Morgan's still snoring, and I can just sit out here with a cup of coffee and admire this fabulous view. I mean, don't get better than that, does it really? And our forecast for the weather is just really good, which for an English cruise is very rare. So we've had a couple of hours chilling in the cabin. Good to report, the shower is awesome, very hot. We've had too hot.
Good to report. Is that the most important report of the day? Is it? The shower's hot.
Shower's important.
Of course it is.
No shower curtain, which is just happy days, isn't it, Paul?
Yes. All the water just spills out into the bathroom.
No, it's got a glass door and it's a really roomy, even for us chunky monkeys, isn't it, Paul?
Well, you speak for yourself.
So very pleased with the bathroom. But if you didn't catch our vlog yesterday, we had a nice little note left in our...
Well, Carole keeps saying we had a nice little note, but I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but it says, "Dear Mr. Morgan." There's no mention of Mrs. Morgan Slater on there, but I have been invited to have a day at the Yacht Club.
I know!
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go there now.
And he's going to report back.
I'll tell Carole what it was like tonight.
No, so we're going to head up there now to find out actually what that involves. It's the premier area part of the ship, but we don't know much about it, do you?
No,
but we're going to let you know about it because we're going to head up there now.
Yes.
So we've just had a lovely welcome to the Yacht Club. Yeah, so we're up on deck 19, right at the front of the ship, in the sun deck area, I guess, isn't it? If you have a look around there. And Paulie's enjoying a cappuccino.
Well, that's a bit better than the one I'm having in the room.
Yeah, so happy days. So we're going to have lunch here. Lunch starts at 12:30. So yeah, exciting, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Lovely. So we are in the Yacht Club, Paulie. Shh, yeah, we've gone talking very quietly.
You're not allowed to talk in the Yacht Club. Oh, that's Fight Club, isn't it? Not Yacht Club.
Anyway, so here's the lunch menu, which looks amazing. So I'm going to have foie gras and grilled swordfish. Paul says he's going to have...
Camera says I have to have ravioli because it's an Italian ship and it's fresh made pasta.
With lobster sauce.
With lobster sauce. So what I'm doing is I'm having a burger.
Philistine. What happened to start, Paul?
I'm going to have the frog.
Are you? Same. But look at this beautiful place. And also with views right over the front of the ship.
Spectacular.
So we said we weren't going to have bread this cruise, so look what we've got. Bread. And it's so posh here. Paul was even asked, "Oh, you're going to have your burger, wasn't it, Paul?" So what did you say?
I said cooked, please.
So the starters have arrived. My foie gras, and Paulie's got his crab compote.
King crab compote, which I'd like to explain to you what it is, but I don't actually know.
So the mains have arrived. My swordfish looks amazing, and actually Paul, even the bit for burgers, looks amazing too, doesn't it, Paul?
Yes, it does. Much to your disappointment, you said I was a Philistine because I'm having a burger. I think it looks pretty good.
It does. So puddings have arrived, or dessert, and we've got a raspberry chocolate tart. Look at that. How amazing. Isn't it, Paulie?
It is. I didn't realise Carole was filming and I started dunking my bit of chocolate in there, but I don't care.
I'll try it.
I don't care. That was mayonnaise.
No, it's not. What is it? Cream.
Cream. Oh, it's just delicious, mate.
Is it?
I don't think you're going to like yours, to be honest. She's not going to like hers.
What, does that mean you want mine? Yeah.
Right then.
We have just come down from, we're downstairs in the Yacht Club now, having a lovely drink, and you also get little, we are partial to a nut or A crisp, aren't we,
Crisp,
Paulie
well,
Morgan?
you are.
I know, crippers. So, but we got to say, lunch was spectacular. The food, the service. You can see why people pay extra to go to Yacht Club. We've had great service with the normal MSC experience, to be fair, but that was special, wasn't it?
I was top notch, and the food was amazing. Carole told me off because I had a burger. She said I'm a Philistine, but the burger was amazing.
Lobster ravioli or burger? Oh, I'll have a burger, please.
Did you have a lobster ravioli?
No, I had swordfish, which was spectacular. But anyway, so the Yacht Club is a premier place and you pay extra. The cabins are all here at the front of the ship. We've just had the privilege of looking around a cabin with Lois of No Cruise Control, and it is a lot bigger, isn't it?
Yeah.
The balcony's not wider, but it's longer. The cabins are bigger, and for a treat, if you've got the money to treat yourself to a Yacht Club, then we would definitely do it. Unfortunately, it's outside our budget.
But I think you need to do the normal experience first, because otherwise you won't appreciate the upgrade if you've never had, it's not like we're, down in steerage and there's water rushing around our feet. It's still absolutely beautiful where we are.
It is. We love our
when
cabin. So our experience, we've only been in Yacht Club a few hours, but actually it's lovely.
It is amazing.
It is good. So so that's our first experience at Yacht Club. Maybe we'll get more in the future, who knows. Oh, and a bonus ball. Only Antonio Perdicio.
That's easy for you to say.
Oh, I can't pronounce his surname. Popped by to say hello, didn't he?
Indeed.
And what a nice chap. So thank you for that.
If you'd have known that you didn't even know what his name was, he probably wouldn't have popped by to say hello.
I didn't. Well, we don't recognise anyone because everyone's got masks on, do you? But anyway, so that was lovely. So so thank you, MSC, for giving us the opportunity to pop by, because it's been fantastic.
Yes, it has. Thank you very much.
And we're back in the awesome. In the dome. Look at that ceiling. Come on, Paul. So this is the Virtuosa bar and lounge where they have live music at night. So nice little area right on the promenade. And there's loads of shops over here, which we'll take you through in another day. But if you like chocolate, this is where you need to go. They're making, oh my god, there's a chocolate octopus here. But look, they're making all their chocolate there. Look at all that chocolate pouring. Oh. So how brilliant is that? Hello!
All the toppings are it.
So you can have any bars of chocolate with any message that you want.
The perfect Christmas gift.
Or birthday. Perfect. So this is Jean Philippe Chocolat and Cafe. Wow. So on the recommendation of our fellow travel bloggers, visit with us, and Cruise Monkeys and Cruise with Amber, they've all said go to Hola, which is the tacos specialty restaurant, which is $16.99 apparently, or you can eat lunch menu. So we booked for tomorrow, and this is what delights we'll have in store. Paul's not sure, are you? Paul didn't want to book, but I said, shall we try it?
I don't like Mexican food, but other than that, there's no reason why I wouldn't choose it.
But I do, so I won. We're going. So we're going to show you around that tomorrow. But how beautiful is this ceiling? So there's certain things that are inclusive and certain things that aren't. And there's a gelato store here. You can see that it's actually more money, so you don't get this included, but actually it's not too bad. One scoop. Hello. Is £3.20. A sundae is £7.70. Milkshakes are £7.50, so it's quite expensive, isn't it? But look at all the flavours they've got. Hello.
Ice cream.
We're okay, we're just looking.
For our free sample.
No.
The captain sent us down.
Well, the sample for the ice cream. First, I need card.
Yeah. Hey,
Hello.
look who we've seen.
Seeing you here.
Oh.
Hi.
Ice cream.
So we're back in the cabin after a fabulous time at the Yacht Club.
We are indeed.
And also we met another celebrity today, didn't we, Paulie Morgan?
What, Andy Wyman off Corrie?
Oh yes.
King of the Jungle.
Yeah. He was on here, but we didn't like to.
Well, he wasn't on here. He's still on here, unless
he is still on,
unless he jumped off and swam.
But no, we met Marcus
From Sea Sparks Fly.
Yes, if Instagram, follow him because he's got great content, hasn't he?
I don't like his content. He's so technically good. I really don't like it. But yeah, no, he's a lovely lad. To be fair,
yeah.
I say lad because he's much younger than us.
So we've just had a couple of beers with him in the pub. Masters of the Sea, which is a great pub, isn't it?
Yeah, it is nice, yeah.
But back in the cabin and look, open the door, Paulie Morgan. Go on, that way. We can't believe we're cruising the English Channel and look at the weather we've got.
God, I can't even wait to do
Oh my God, we've got sun in England and it's so calm and just amazing.
Look at that pond.
So tonight is Gala night, isn't it, Paulie Morgan?
I'm going to bust out the dinner suit.
Yeah.
If it fits. If not, I might have
He's
to go
just going to wear his bow tie.
I might have to go out in me swimmers and a bow tie.
So yeah, so we're going to chill out in the cabin for a bit and then we'll get ready to go out. Paulie busy doing all his Instagram questions. The Wi-Fi is really good on board actually, isn't it, Paul? Eh?
Oh, sorry. I'm in sore for you mates swanning around out there, getting the sun. I'm in here, you know, working my tiny little butt off on the Instagram end.
Yeah. We've had a few beers this afternoon, so we've had to have we're having a dark coffee.
And what was the question again?
For...
You can't remember yourself, like, can you?
Question for what?
You asked me a question. I waffled like I always do, but you forgot what the question was, haven't you? Because you had a couple of wines as well. I'm going to try and cover all bases. Yes, we're loving things. The Wi-Fi's good, drinks package is good, loving the food, the sun's shining.
So what was the question?
None of us can remember. And that's why we're top travel bloggers. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. But we do have tea and coffee. We did ask, because when we came in, being English, we had the just coffee whitener, which we like normal milk. And we only had 2 coffees, but our cabin steward has topped us up, so we've got proper semi-skim milk, Lakeland, and more coffee, so we're very happy, aren't we, Paulie? Still busy.
Yes, very happy, yes. Thank you. Thanks for watching.
Right then, it's Elegant Night on MSC Virtuosa, so we're togged up. Is that the right terminology?
Yeah, we got our best bib and tucker. If you're from the Forest of Dean, you'll know what that means. Nobody else probably will, but yeah, we're all dressed up and we have got a place to go.
We do.
So we'll let you know how we get on.
Yes, we're off to dinner and then Captain's speech shows, there's Soul Sisters, there's lots going on around the ship tonight, so we'll take you with us.
As we've said in previous vlogs, MSC do like a bit of sparkle. And this is the wine cellar you have to walk through to get to the Minuetto restaurant.
So it's Elegant Night and we're sat in Minuetto again, aren't we? Minuetto restaurant, and we're just looking at the menu now. Paulie's got dapper duck look, eating his little bit of bread that he said he wasn't going to have. It's all gone already. So tonight we have these choices. Not sure about the starter yet, are we, Paulie? But we think we're going to go for the surf and turf for Maine. So yeah, but I might go for the asparagus soup. What about you, Paulie?
I might have roast beef to start.
Yeah, and then the surf and turf.
Surf and turf. I can't decide on the starter there. I can't be honest. There's nothing
inspiring you.
But then a toughie between the surf and turf or the roast beef. But I think yeah, what's that?
Surf and turf.
We don't get lobster at home, do we? Not very often.
Not in Gloucester, no.
I don't think tin lobster is quite the same, is it?
Have you ever had tin lobster?
No, of course I haven't.
So the starters have arrived. We've both got asparagus soup with, wasn't it pearlescent? No.
Pearlescent paint. It's got tapioca pearl.
Oh, that's right.
Or as we used to call it at school, a frog school.
Oh. But let's see how we go with that. So actually that asparagus soup was awesome, wasn't it, Paulie? Quite a bit, got a bit of a kick.
Yeah, a little bit of a spice to it, yeah. Very tasty.
So the main meals arrived. Surf and turf. Looks good and it smells delicious, doesn't it, Paulie Morgan?
It smells lovely, yeah.
So Paulie, as you can see, my plate is bare. That was absolutely delicious. What about yours, Paul?
Absolutely delicious. Lobsters. And weirdly, that there, which is like a little potato-y thing, that's got
Garlic
double
potato,
flavour.
isn't it?
Beautiful sauce. Excellent steak.
Steak done to
Which I don't know
perfection.
you
We like
that,
it
but
medium. Yeah, and the lobster tail.
Lovely soft
Perfect.
lobster tail.
Beautiful. Don't often get lobster now, just on a regular menu. We're in a not paid any extra at all. So very impressed with that. So this is probably the best bread and butter pudding I think I've had. It's crispy on the top and just so rich and succulent, and oh my god, it's just amazing. Diet definitely out the window.
So,
We've had a fantastic meal at Minuetto. Yeah, lobster steak and everything good. It's an elegant night, but I don't know if because we haven't dressed up for so long, but we were sat there thinking, do we want our comfort on? We feel like a dance coming on later, a bit of a party.
there's going to be no dancing and no party. I had this yesterday, and then it's like, we're just going to snuggle up now and you know for the road. So maybe I'll be wrong, but I don't think I will. Anyway, so we're now going to Smart Casual.
Yes. And we're off to the theatre to see the captain and
yeah.
another show
We're not personally going to see the captain, but he's doing an address. And then there's a magic show. And then
Abracadabra.
And then there's another show called Soul Sisters, which we're really looking forward to.
Yes.
So, enough of this blogging, let's get out.
Yes, true.
As we headed for the theatre, an LED dome show had just begun on the Galleria Virtuosa. These shows take place throughout the day, and for time-ins, check your daily programme or your MSC app. Le Grand Theatre is situated on deck 6 right at the front of the ship. The theatre has a capacity of 995, but due to COVID and social distancing, this has been greatly reduced. During our cruise there were 2 shows per night, but I'm sure that when the ship is at capacity, this would definitely have to increase. Before the show, the captain introduced us to some of his senior officers. They all seemed as happy as us to finally be back at sea. Tonight's show was Abracadabra. This show was a visual treat, and there's no doubt that MSC has not spared the budget on costumes or set designs. This was another great performance from the singers and the dancers. However, there didn't seem to be much of a storyline that we could follow. We came away feeling thoroughly entertained, but a little bit confused. Next up, it was time for some exercise. We left the theatre on deck 6, went up a floor and walked all the way to the back of the ship for the Soul Sisters Motor City show. The Carousel Lounge is very aptly named. It's got a large circular stage, meaning that everyone can get a good view. This was a fantastic show, and it really brought home to us how much we've been missing live music. With the show done, we decided to pop into the champagne bar for one for the road. As we looked around for a seat, we spotted Marcus and John. They asked us to join them, and one for the road turned into several. The champagne bar can be found midship on deck 7, and it's an excellent place for a quiet drink and a chat. It's also a great spot to admire the stunning atrium. As we headed off in search of our cabin, we happened to walk past the Masters of the Sea pub. So we had one for the road, part 2. We've had another excellent day on the MSC Virtuosa, but even I know that when Carole's face looks like this, it's definitely time for bed. Episode 4 will be coming soon, but for more cruising adventures, why not watch one of these videos next?